Right now, okay, here's the thing. We need to figure out what variety game we're playing at the end of this week. What is it going to be? We are going to do variety at the end of this week, and I have no fucking clue. But what I would like to do is finish the game. I've already beat Signalis. We need to play a scary game. Scary. Spooky. I'll probably go look through the Discord because there was a bunch of games that were kind of like suggested. You know what I should play? Is the first Stasis game. That's what I should play. Alan Wake would be cool, but...
Oh, look! A happy little barrel!
Tingletown, thank you, buddy. Man, it's so dog shit. I've played some of the Metro games. You know, what if we just played Dead Space 2? Thoughts? The last variety scary game we played was Dead Space the remake. Why don't we just play Dead Space 2? Seriously. Like, I think that would be fine, honestly. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Alright, we'll play Dead Space 2 next week. Or this coming week. Because we're supposed to be doing a... You're not tired of replaying? The last time I replayed Dead Space was like 8 years ago. Soma, I've already beat Soma. It's a good game, but I don't want to replay that. Soma's the game where you play it once and it haunts you for the rest of your life. And you never revisit it. That's what Soma is. Soma will forever be a one-and-done experience of, like, actually fucking you up. I could play Isolation. I think for the sake of, like, we've played Dead Space 1, that we're gonna play Dead Space 2. Wow, this mana pool is so good, guys. I'm just gonna say it. Look, if you're playing GANGPLANK in 2024 and you want to play a mid, just go tier the goddess. Just go tier every game. Like, look how garbage this is. I shot my gun 4 times, and this guy's pulling out fucking magical wisps of energy out of his ass 30 times, and he's still half mana, right? Like, what is this? What is this crap? I'm just gonna go B and get tier. Oh my god, Amumu just fucked them up. I feel bad for Amumu because he played that well, but I was, like, running away. Amumu's Q is not unstoppable. Well, actually, you know what? I think it is, but it doesn't allow him to travel. I would even, you know, honestly, tier is way better than these shit starting items. Because you can actually use your whole kit. Because when it comes to GANGPLANK currently, you're not really allowed to play your Q ever. Because your Q is all of your mana, you know? What is this? Do it. Do it! And the only way to use your Q is to take tier. Like, that's basically it. Yeah, tier gives you health, it gives you farming, it gives you gold, more Qs, more everything. Like, Tier the Goddess actually is a starting item I think is my favorite right now. Like, if I was legitimately trying to climb in an objective way, I would start tier every game. Or just in general, like, it's just kind of a good setup, you know? Also, I'm not going to go tier here because I have Sheen. Well, tier gives you health because it gives you mana. Your mana bar is your health bar. You've got 2 health bars. Right? Nah, you don't need mana, man. Nacrim, thank you, buddy. Thank you, sir. I mean, at this point, now that I have Sheen, I don't really need a spam Q, but, like, in some cases, having all that mana is good for just, like, literally doing anything you want. If you don't take Tear the Goddess and you start a typical starting item, you're very limited in how you use your kit. If you don't and you start Tear, you can do anything you want. It's like Earth mode. I should have ulted a little bit earlier. That didn't even touch me though, bro. Like, what? That didn't even touch me. Like, it's just assisted gaming. Like, the blob is the size of the fucking map, but it wasn't even touching me. It, like, auto-corrected into me. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Like, okay. I guess your ultimate's an automatic hit, even though it's not touching me. It's completely to the side of me, but, like, alright, good. Sure. Assisted gaming. For Hui. Cringe. Very cringe. Champ is so brain dead. I don't think there's a single appealing thing to Hui. It's like a Twitter artist's original character, and it's incredibly obnoxious to even look at and fight. Like, everything about it is just so, like, what is that, bro? What is that? What the fuck is it? I just stole his raptor. Oops. How much do you wait? How much do I wait? I mean, I've waited a long time to get anywhere in life. You gotta wait sometimes. How much do you wait? I'm 500 kg on a good day.
Oh, look! A happy little barrel!
Vanguard who I Vanguard I hecking love Riot Games bad chest bar
Oh. Hey, I support Hui dying. I only like it when Hui's dead. Thank God. Pepega, thank you, buddy. I heard something about... Isn't the Japanese stock market crashing or something? I think I heard something on that somewhere. What is going on in the world? What is going on? It is. Everything is EU as well? Damn. Well, hey, look, before the world implodes, you better give me your Twitch Primes. Don't waste your Twitch Primes, folks. Before you go out, make sure you support your fellow streamer with a Twitch Prime before we all get vaporized. Be sure to do it. Better use it once before you die. I'll tell you. It's free. This ADC says, Vayne, Leona get cancer. He's playing well. What the fuck you on about? Imagine playing well and getting told to get cancer. What is wrong with you people?
Get to work.
Shut up and take my money.
Manitou, I will take your money. Thank you, sir. Thanks, buddy. This Amumu's legit, man. Good job. I like it. He actually ganks lanes. Doesn't it feel great to have a jungler and not Kayn? Because Kayn's only good, like, later on. I mean, here's the thing. It's like, I don't know if you've seen this game enough, but like when it comes to jungling, let me ask you this. I'm going to give you a set of champions, and you're going to tell me which ones you prefer on your team. There's 2 sets.
Get to work.
Okay?
Tobias word.
Hellcat, thank you, buddy. Do you like... This is set 1. Amumu, Zac, Sejuani. Or set 2, Graves, Kayn, and Udyr. 1 or 2? Press 1 or 2. Set 1, yes. You never want set 2. You don't want the fucking Kayns. You don't want the Graves. You don't want the Nidalee. Nobody wants those champs. They contribute nothing to the game. It's worse than me picking Graves support. It genuinely is. Like, you just don't... If you're playing jungle, you want instantaneous satisfaction. You want people running around being absolute dogshit OP champs. Right here, look. That's really what you want. No one wants to sit around and, oh, the gimmick of my champion is to scale. Oh, the gimmick of my champion's to invade. We don't care about that shit. What I want you to do as a jungle is fucking gank lanes in the first 5 minutes of the game. Play your Zac, play your this, play your that. Like, the jungle role is the most important. When they're not in-game doing anything, it's incredibly hard to play. It is the most important role. And no one wants to wait for action from a jungler. Right? And again, you know, you do have, like... oh, you know, Kayn scaled and the enemy jungle was, like, in a coma, and Kayn was allowed to play the game very well. Like, you'll maybe win with that, sure. Like, they have a Kayn, they can still win. But I think for the majority of most games, you want people doing things constantly. Evelyn's a little weird because, nah, I don't really like Eve. I think Eve's a bit whatever. Nunu is broken as fuck, though. Nunu every game is, like, OP. But I mean, what it also boils down to is, like, it's just what people want to play. If they like it, they're going to play it. There's nothing wrong with that. You can still have an opinion on how, you know, good Kayn is or how Graves, you know, is and Nidalee and whatnot. But for me, I want Sejuanis. I want Zacs. I want Nunus. I want Engagers. I want people to do things. The more action, the better. Rammus is really good sometimes. Yeah, Rammus is alright. Fiddle's kind of a weird one because, like, his early game is so abysmal and he doesn't do anything, but the second he gets ult, he, like, takes over the game. Same thing with Eve, you could say, right? But, like, I've never seen Fiddles not do well. He's more of a one-trick champ. That keg did 0 damage. Lee is good, but Lee is too skillful for what League has to offer these days in players. Lee is like...
Twitch Prime Time.
Good God. Dakno, thank you, man. I was gonna say, Lee is one of the most legit junglers in the game, but no one will play him. But legit in terms of skill. Why play Lee when I can play Nunu? I'm eating fucking, like, crayons, or I'm Einstein level of, like, thinking on how to play my champ. Like, I think most people want to eat crayons. It's just an easier life. Vigo. Vigo lacks... Vigo is greed. That's what Vigo is. Vigo's a Graves. Vigo is a Nidalee. He's a champion that everyone else has to play the game for you sometimes to kind of win. Like, yeah, he's got the ult gimmick. He's got, like, the soul stealing and whatnot, but he needs agency. He doesn't have the best agency. People have to engage for him and do things for him. I don't like it. What about Rek'Sai? That bitch is okay. I don't know if you've played since, like, full damage Rek'Sai days, but that bitch was crazy. If you got seen by full damage Rek'Sai at one point, like, for probably a season straight, it was so miserable. It's like Xin Zhao. It was kind of just like Xin Zhao, I guess. If Xin finds you, it's like Rek'Sai finding you, and you're just dead if they have, like, one kill. It's really annoying. Just flash the wall. Lee's pick rate, in what elo is the pick rate high? Like, this is piss low diamond, but 0 people play him in diamond. So that really goes and says a lot about, like, you know, where he's being played, potentially. Lee Sin's pretty old. No one wants to play Lee. And again, it's like, why play these characters that... I guess from an here it is. From an objective point of view, why play characters that take more skill when you can play characters that are brain dead, take a lot less skill, and are better? Why in a million years would you ever think to play Lee when you could play Zac, Xin Zhao? You could play, like, Sejuani, you could play Nunu. Like, yes, it's a subjective thing, but, like, for most people who don't subjectively play League, that's not how they think. That's why you typically just don't see Lee. At least in my games. Like, yeah, there's the objective way and then the subjective way, but, like, for a game that's so hyper-competitive, I don't think everyone's playing the subjective, I like Graves support, so I'm playing him support, you know? Like, yeah, people will gravitate towards comfort picks, even if comfort picks aren't the best. But for the sake of jungle and Lee Sin, that champ's just straight up never picked. Even if his play rate's high, I've never seen it. Depends on the region, depends on the elo. Everyone kind of has... Everywhere in the world has different metas, different people playing, different, you know, interests and things people don't like. It's just how it is. Did I actually just run past that guy? Mumu R! But he's solo, he's alone. Wait, did he not have another use of Q? Am I trolling, or did he not have another Q? What about bruiser junglers? Well, Zin's pretty one note, right? Xin Zhao's like kind of very cut and dry. He doesn't have any, like, real ways to work around certain things. He's just, I'm gonna poke you and jump at you. He's fine, but, like game not very good. Nah, Briar's okay. Briar is another greed champion. When you have, in my opinion, the best type of jungler is the one that has team-related abilities, like team-oriented play. Because you've either got the team champs or the I'm the team champ, right? That's such a... I don't like that for jungle. I think jungle should be, you know, give me the utility, give me the engage, give me the agency. Some games you don't need that because you've got it elsewhere. Like if you play like an engage top or an engage support, characters that have good agency for their team, then you could play whatever the fuck you want in the jungle, but even then, I'm not really a fan. It's not my favorite thing. And, you know, some people enjoy it, some people don't, but... Vi is okay. I mean, she's kind of a mix of both. How cringe. What a bunch of loser champs, bro. So cringe. Our comp is still good, but our top lane's so fucking gapped. He's so bad. Priscilla, thank you, buddy. Yo, you're engaging and playing the game when this guy is brain dead. ADC is AFK. He's in the Matrix. What is he doing? No one knows. Buttered sausage. What is he doing? Go in, I'm here. Just go in at this point. If Vayne's gonna be here, well, we're here too. So cringe. Look, fight! Vayne! Do something! Holy shit, this guy's telling Leona to get cancer and this dude's not even alive! He's brain dead! Go in! Jeez, man. Thank God. Please play the game. We just go to Dragon, I guess. I mean, Vayne is good. Vayne is good. It's a really good champ, if you're good at the champ. Vayne is a good character. This build, on the other hand, is not a good-looking one. I've got 70% crit. I think, you know what? I've actually got over crit, because I only need 4 items, and I have, Oh, no, I've got 4 items. Never mind. I should have queued the dragon. I didn't queue the fucking dragon. That's my bad. Wow. Okay. I didn't queue the dragon. I mean, oops. Oh well. Can somebody explain the 3 cloaks? Yeah, I'm fucking cold, bro. It's freezing here. I gotta warm up. Sometimes it's not that deep. You don't need to think too much. It's just, I'm cold. 10+ years of playing League, you'd say the same thing, man. You really would. You think there is any soul left in this body? 10+ years of League of Legends. Jesus Christ. I need a vacation. 13 yil. It sounds crazy. I mean, everyone knows a year of League is like 50 in the mines. That's what it feels like. I just want to keep fighting. Our comp's good, which means just keep going in and we'll win, hopefully. I remember when you were running Scaling Reds. I miss the good old days of League. For the people who don't... Okay, press 1 if you never played old League of Legends with the customizable rune pages. Press 1 if you never played old League. Okay.
Everyone pays.
Thanks for all the years making me laugh, Tobito.
Shit. Hang
Here,
on.
have some stable yen.
Thank you. Hey, stable yen money. Thank you, sir. He's dead. He'll burn in there. He's dead. 1 HP. Good. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. So, League of Legends. Why? Let me just mute the game really quick and talk. How does someone become so addicted to League of Legends? You might ask. Is it the LP? Is it the thought of being better than everyone else? You know, showing off, parading around your rank, whatever it may be. Is it the highly competitive nature of the game where everyone's vying for, like, ranks and all that crap? Is it the idea of obtaining so many internet points and having more than everyone else? Whatever it may be. League of Legends, a long time ago, was almost like a role-playing game without the cringe roleplay. It's not that you walked around and said, "Yar, I'm a pirate. I'm here to steal and kill you." It was a role-playing, like, experience in the sense that you built your own experience. You were your character. You could create play styles and different things that kind of maybe suited the game or suited your way of playing and thinking. League of Legends, back in the day, allowed you to basically have every single game a brand new experience, and you could do anything you wanted, really. Like, you want to have a bunch of crit chance, you want to have move speed, you want to have damage, you want to have defensive stats, mana regen, HP. You want to make more money passively. You could have done that back in the day.
Slack on my ship.
There were so many random runes, niche runes, different play styles. It was basically League of Legends as we have it now, with like 300% customization of your setup. It was so incredibly fun and unique. But the thing is, though, is it still was competitive. You could still do that. You could make competitive setups, or you could have, you know, setups that you just wanted to try out. And, oh, what if I want to make, you know, a bit of gold here and there? Whatever it was just so exciting because you could basically have a brand new experience. Well, I got it. It was, again, it was like a role-play game. It was you deciding your own gameplay. Okay, walk back to us, please. And for that reason, it was so addicting. Imagine every single game you go into, you just want to try new stuff. And you could say, but that's ruining the game, that's terrible. But it got you excited. It made you want to play more. It made you want to, you know, try your hardest with the new setup and, oh, this is great. And it's not like they were game-deciding setups, you know? Like, it was minor runes and a few different things. But they still absolutely impacted the game. They did. And it was cool. It was very, very cool for that reason. Like, man. The items were a little bit more lenient in how they worked. You could build support items on mid laners. You could, which, you know, maybe not the best thing. You could build multiple items of each. 6 IEs, whatever it may be. It was almost like a MOBA sandbox, but in a competitive setting. And I know that maybe just doesn't sound good for today's standards, where, like, competitive stuff needs to be balanced and shit. But honestly, it kind of was. I don't think I really hated it. I don't think anyone said, oh, these runes are unbalanced. Oh, this is unfair. It was just exciting. It was new every game. It was... Okay, the only problem with that system is they gated it behind Blue Essence, or whatever it was called at the time. You had to purchase the runes. And yes, that is bad, but you know how you fix that? You make all the runes free, and you give them to everyone. IP? Yeah, IP. That's all you had to do. Like, no one's going to sit here and say, oh, the system was terrible. The only thing terrible was the price. And the price should have never been there to begin with, right? That's it. That's realistically all it was. And it was just so fun. It was so fun. Riot should have never... They should have never sold you runes. They should have never paywalled or gated stats. Everyone should have an even playing field. And you should be able to just theory craft. All the same. I loved it so much. It was so fun. Like, for the sake of League of Legends, what it is now, you had to streamline the game. It is a main... It's a mainstay. Everyone knows of it. Everyone plays it. You know, you could say, oh, what about Baldur's Gate? What about these games that are so nuanced and unique and they have so many things going on? And that's true, but League of Legends is... I mean, I guess they wanted to take it 10 steps further and make it like Goo Goo Gaga. Goo Goo Gaga, brain dead, you know, like we've got 3 runes, not 300. So, either way, if you were there when that was a thing, you know how amazing it was. You know how liberating it was to just make up your own pages and literally cook every game. It was so cool. Like, you could have 50 different versions of GANGPLANK. Now it's like you got 4. Because of, oh, I got the keystone difference. Oh, I got the keystone difference. It's like, that's fucking lame. But, you know, it is what it is.